All right, guys, so what does this say? 30% rule, impossible in 2025? Get this. 47 of the 50 largest U.S. metros now require more. And what that means really is that median earners can afford a median priced home in just 3 metros. And those 3 metros are Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Detroit, Michigan, and St. Louis. And coming in 4th is Cleveland, Ohio, and then 5th, Indianapolis. And here's the real banger, guys. Homes in nearly all large U.S. metros are too pricey for the median household income. And who comes in first place for not being affordable? The one and only Los Angeles, California. Coming in a close second, San Diego, and third, San Jose, California. All 3 of the top most unaffordable housing right now is on the West Coast, guys. So what about Austin, Texas? Well, looks like our median list price in May of 2025 is $525,000. That is a mortgage payment, including taxes and insurance, of about $3,400. The 2025 median household income, the whole house, is $102,000, give or take a little bit, and then that percentage is 41%. And by the way, Houston and Dallas, where the percentage was less for both of those metros, but not as high as Austin. When the economists at Realtor.com looked at all of the data, they were simply looking at or assuming the May 2025 average Freddie Mac rate, which was 6.82%, 20% down, and that included a tax and insurance rate of 1.72% annually for the payment. And then when they refer to affordable in this article, it refers to the 30% rule of thumb, which most economists recommend, that you really just don't, they suggest that you should really spend no more than 30% of your household income, okay? That way you can save and you can feed yourself. Also, what they added is that the median household is a 2025 estimate based on the latest U.S. Census Bureau data. So there you have that. So you may ask, what now? And in the article, it ends on to make homeownership more feasible for the typical household. One is housing cost and the other is income. And it does add that rapid, significant wage growth could make homeownership more affordable, all else being equal. However, the required rate of wage growth is well above historic norms. Further wage growth of that magnitude is unlikely and to keep all else equal, and would likely boost housing demand, creating conditions that would push home prices and home buying costs higher. Also, housing costs can be improved with either lower mortgage rates or lower home prices. And sustained low mortgage rates would be the result of lower inflation and market confidence in the economy's stability, among other things. But here's the deal. No one is expecting mortgage rates to lower or fall significantly in the near term. And recent economic uncertainty makes it harder to predict the mortgage rate path. So there you have it. If you want this article, I found it at Realtor.com. Very insightful. And they have economists that actually study this, and that's what they came up with. And it's just one of those articles that really stood out for me, the whole affordability topic, especially living in Austin, Texas. If you want the article, let me know, DM me, and I will send it your way.